passionate about until someone shot me down. I have a backup, but it's rushed. It's rushed, and I don't want it to be rushed.
Just forget that cliffhanger that we ended on. That was nothing. That didn't happen.
Whoa.
What cliffhanger?
Exactly.
Man. True.
I literally don't remember
Fans
the
were around
cliffhanger.
to see that. Let's edit it.
This game just slowly raises his hand. What? But seriously, what cliffhanger?
You know, when like a dragon landed next to you after you guys were like super hurting on HP, and like really didn't want to face a dragon landing next to you.
I honestly forgot about that because I was just thinking about the little
That's right,
baby
the
that
dragon
just
did
hatched.
land next to us. I forgot about that. Okay, I'm remembering things now. I went back and listened to the party notes, and it literally ends with even Leston had a very touching moment, and Thanaga tried. And it's like, okay, well.
Yep.
All right.
That's all you get. You got a problem with my notes?
Absolutely not. I'm happy.
It was a non-canon cliffhanger.
Yep.
Yep.
Honestly, towards the end of like the sessions, I'm like, what am I doing? Where am I going? Oh, what? Huh? I get like really distracted by I don't even know what.
It's one of the drawbacks of drawing during a session. Sometimes I get too distracted.
You're like, yes.
Worth it though.
This drawing's so great. Oh wait, are we being attacked?
Like I try my best to split my attention.
I felt like I was getting really distracted over nothing like last night. I felt like I was like, I'm just staring at my computer. But Steven's like, all right, Clarissa. And I'm like, huh? Oh, that's me. Wait, where are we?
Clarissa
like,
is such a goofy name for a giant lizard person.
That's exactly the point. Just thinking this is Clarissa. Hello.
Dragons.
It just waking
Also,
up.
I need to know, like, I need to know what everyone in that group looks like because I don't know how to fucking draw them because I don't know what they even are. I know one of them's like a robot.
I can kind of give you a little bit of a breakdown. I don't know what one of them's like an android, but I have no idea how he looks.
Like R2-D2.
Jay is a Lashunta alien, which is kind of like a slightly yellowed skinned humanoid looking alien with like two antennae coming up out. And I don't know, he's got this whole gamer aesthetic going on. He definitely knows what he looks like, but I don't know what he looks like because I haven't.
Well, he has that generated like character thing, so I kind of know what he looks like.
Yeah, I don't know what Corey's going for with Aurelian, honestly. So that's somewhere out there. And then Clarissa,
My character just looks sexy as
lizard person with lipstick on. That's not gonna be notes on there.
I just think of a big old crocodile with lipstick. And maybe like a terrible wig on, you know? It's like, oh. And people are like, what are you? And then I go, it's me! All the time. Because people think I'm masculine.
Well, you are a 7-foot hulking muscular,
behemoth.
Yeah, absolutely.
With a very feminine voice, right?
Yeah.
Kill the bugs.
Exactly. When you keep on shouting "kill the bugs," people just think that you're really good at makeup tutorials. I guess I don't know where I was going with that.
Today we're gonna review this lipstick that I got at Sephora.
So, Pygmy Owl Bear, I'm gonna send you the stats for that right now. I don't know if I should put this in general or just send it to you. I'm gonna put it in general because I want everybody to be like, "Oh, how cute is that?"
Oh, how cute is that? Oh wait, it's not there yet.
Beep boop.
Boop.
Basically, that hatched.
Oh, good.
It's a small monstrosity.
Looks so cuddly. How big is he in retrospect to the Scage? Is he like just basically the Scage size?
Well, he's newborn.
Yeah, and I think that they only grow up to small, so honestly, it's going to grow up to the skin size. It's not going to be any bigger than that.
Can it become a mount for scan?
I was just gonna ask that. I'm like, can you ride it?
Size larger than you.
Aww. So you basically are a toddler, and your parents got you like a puppy, and you're like, yay!
All right, now that I spent 5 minutes, right? Okay, let's take a vote here. I'm gonna have you guys vote. We're gonna go with the dragon landing. We're gonna go with not the dragon landing. Left.
Well, see, I don't know what they both would lead to.
I'm pretty sure I have like no spells left, so.
I guess I should.
I also have no spells left, but
Well, that's the reason why we need to do the dragon landing.
exactly.
Sounds like we have 2-4.
I have plenty of spells left, by the way.
Anybody else voting for the dragon landing?
Wait, I'm checking my spells. Check my spells. Oh. Yeah, I got none.
I ain't gonna lie.
And I'm low on health.
You're a warlock. Of course you don't have any. Like,
I'm also hurting regarding all my extra little doodads.
did you just say you're hurting? How are you guys hurting? I am
Scan
literally
is near death, exhausted, no spells.
Leston was almost choked to death last game.
I was gonna say she was up there. I literally have 12 temporary hit points and completely full health here, people. Like, you guys gotta get it together.
Well, we can't all be stinking you.
Ooh, yeah.
For the record, I am perfectly fine with letting my character die. Let's just own these mistakes, own these bad DM decisions.
I'm not gonna lie. I really don't want Think to die. I like him so much, but also it's the game, right? That's where he ended it last time. So
Wait,
you know,
I
it's
do
whatever.
have.
Just be cool with me doing dumb DM fiat things for this opening.
So actually, I'm fine. 2 spells.
Fine.
Maybe I'll throw the owlbear at it.
Out of space.
Owlbear blast!
No.
Oh my god.
That's pretty bad, actually.
Canonically, like when it comes out of the egg, it's already saying its first word, mama, and pointing at a.
Mama.
It will never say another word in common again, but like, mama.
No, that's funny. I'm okay with the dragon landing.
Razor shield.
Yeah. Hang on,
Oh, yeah.
hang on a sec. Just got to make sure we got the stream going before we start talking about stuff.
Oh man.
Just having some minor technical difficulties here. I think we're good now. Okay, yeah, I think we're back. All right, yep, now we can talk.
So Leston,
the
the
DJ.
radio host
Yeah, that's right. That's new
of
in my life.
97.5 Community Sapphire South Coast Radio.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, so I got a gig. I am now hosting my own radio show on local community radio down on where I live on the south coast of Australia, New South Wales. So yeah, 97.5 Sapphire FM. You can listen on the website sapphirefm.org, or you can listen on TuneIn Radio, all sorts of things. It's pretty neat. I hope you guys liked the show.
I like
shout
the
out.
show, but they need to update their online player because it kept on cutting out on me, and then like I couldn't turn my phone screen off while I like for the most part I was listening to it on my computer, but I ended up taking it. But I ended up taking a shower, so like I took my phone with me and I put it on there, and every time my phone screen shut off, it just cut out the audio. I was like, no. So like I'm like reaching out with a wet hand trying to tap my phone screen, and it's just going haywire. So
Yeah.
And then you get the
it
whole
was great.
So what is it about? Just like stuff in general.
It's Monday morning wake up radio that started on a holiday, even though it's Sunday night for us.
Yeah, that's the name that we went with. Yeah. So it just basically I just pick the music that I want to listen to. So I have pretty much complete control over what I play, which is fun.
You do request.
Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to take a request. The only thing is, it can't be a song off of Spotify due to laws. So, like, it has to be a song that, like, I can own a copy of.
Okay. Can you give me an example?
Pretty much anything that you can get on iTunes.
Yeah, pretty much
anything on iTunes?
Pretty much anything on iTunes. That's what I'm using at the moment.
Sweet. Okay.
That's where I have a lot of my music. I mean, also, like, any CDs that I've put onto, like, my own iTunes, stuff like that.
I'm going to send you
That's,
a
like,
folder
super cool.
of, like, all my 90s and early 2000s CDs.
Hey.
Hey.
Steven knows
get
what my
ready
head's
for a
at.
whole bunch of Matchbox 20, Goo Goo Dolls, and Limp Bizkit.
Yes,
that's
those are
Blink
fine.
182.
A little bit of Blink.
I never got the hype over Blink 182.
Oh, what's it
I
called?
wasn't really too much of a punk rock guy.
Hey Juliet, which was like a heavy 90s right there. It was fabulous.
But also, thanks for that super cool shout out. And then ain't no Rest for Me
Super
Dope.
cool shout out.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that. No, I had to
Hell
I had to
yeah.
give you some sort of shout out, especially because you're listening in from all the way overseas.
Hell yeah! I was so excited. Like I was sitting there like at 7:57, just like waiting for it to go, and then you were like 4 minutes late. I was like, "Is this thing working? Am I not getting the right radio station?"
Yeah, no, it
What a
did, it
nerd.
started late. That's just how it goes sometimes. It's like a song started like right like at the minute before my show was meant to start, and just like, well, I guess we have to let the song play now. Like that's just how it is.
Yeah,
You said Sunday night for us?
Yeah.
Sunday.
Night
It's Sunday night.
Sunday night for you guys. Probably.
Maybe Sunday evening for you because it's like 8
Yeah, I'm
for
West
me,
Coast.
so it's like 5 for you.
Okay.
Probably be like a pretty. It's basically what the time that it is now, but for you guys it's Sunday. Whatever time it is. now.
Okay.
So 8
I
o'clock
think
at night.
I liked their Facebook
Yeah.
page afterwards. I was like looking for them to mention you or something on there, but they didn't. Those bastards.
Yeah.
I'll definitely try to listen in
It's like,
this
how do you
week.
not start a new radio show segment and then not mention the DJ?
Yeah, it's all being very like community run. So apparently, like the technical side of the show is really good. Like we've got a really good setup, but we're just everyone at the station is bad at admin stuff. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got
You gotta
time to
post
do
it.
that.
You gotta post some pictures over here in on the chat over here.
Oh, maybe we'll
The
at some
studio
point.
booth? I would love studio booth pictures.
I would
I'll show
love
you.
studio booth pictures.
Yeah. Next time I'll take a picture of the studio booth. I mean my show's in 2 days now. So yeah, I'll take pictures next time I'm there of what the booth looks like. I was just trying to get the show running mainly for the first one. I just didn't want to have any major fuck ups.
Yeah. No, that's definitely a key point. I have 2 sentences down, by the way. Not happy with it yet.
You made your
This show's
cliffhanger.
running late.
You made your cliffhanger. Now lie
did.
in it.
So I want to talk about something. We're just gonna make this into a. We're gonna make this episode into a podcast, guys.
Just
Okay,
the podcast episode.
this is gonna be a podcast.
Podcast episode.
Yeah.
So there's something
do
that's
the
been really
interviews.
pissing me off about 5e, and I finally figured it out because I played a paladin last week, and I kind of had a little bit of a cleric position where I was trying to buff the party with bless, but then I realized that like I could do regular divine smites, but I couldn't do thundering smite, searing smite, or any other smite because there's a dumb thing in 5e called concentration.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
in all other editions, 3.5, Pathfinder for Paizo at 2nd edition, probably 4th. I haven't played 4th, but I'm going to assume 4th. There's no such thing as concentration. Your cleric can drop a bless, drop a shield of faith, drop haste on like 30 people, and all
Drop
it
a
takes
beat.
is time and spell slots, which is a good trade-off. You're wasting your action to do this. Well, not wasting. You're using your action to do this. And you're using your spell slot, which you're not going to get back until you have like an 8-hour rest, which is totally terrible. No one gets an 8-hour rest. And now you have to concentrate on just that spell besides like guiding bolt or something else. You can't help your party out at all past that. So I am gonna strike it right down here. Fuck concentration. Now, there is a stipulation. And I'm gonna put this out there. You will still lose the spell if you get hit and fail a concentration save if it has concentration. But you want to do more than one concentration spell? I don't give a shit. Do it. Because I'm done with this. I'm done with just, hey, guys, we're going to have one buff from one person for this whole fight. Because evidently the support class can only do one thing the whole fight. No.
Noted.
I get
think
the,
I'm probably just going to play by the rules. But yeah, I understand the criticism. I do. Being a paladin.
It's just, it makes support classes a lot weaker. Clerics used to be something back in the day, back in 3.5. It's like, hey, I'm gonna iron skin one round, and like it still costs you action economy, so it's still something. You're never gonna get those spell slots back until you rest or have a pearl of power. So I just like I'm putting it down, and understandable if you still want to do concentration, that's fine. But like if you want to do Shield of Faith and then do Thundering Smite, like why can't you? Thundering Smite is a hit. Why is that a concentration?
You
I think they have the smites like that is because if you miss, you have
be concentration. Like, because obviously Divine Smite you can call after you hit. Like they could have done that where it's just like, okay, you can call it using your bonus action after you hit. But it doesn't really make a lot of sense, like why I can't bless someone and use these other smites. It makes these other smites like totally useless because I can also lose the spell slot and the smite without hitting, technically.
Yeah, or like with Eldritch Invocations, maybe you can just pick a couple smite flavors that you can choose to use at your whim. Okay, I'm going to smite, but I want to do a Thunder Smite this time. All right, cool. Let's make that happen. Maybe not extra damage, but maybe now it's thunder damage, and they can't hear for the rest of the fucking game.
Yeah, like there's one, like that a lot of the smites aren't even that useful compared to just laying down damage, like especially because of how the spells are structured. But like there's one where it's like, it makes invisible things or that are no longer invisible. And there's one where it just does continuous damage, but they need to keep saving. So like a lot of the smites aren't even that useful, and then they just make them even worse compared to a regular smite. Anyway. I understand where you're coming from. I might just end up playing by the rules, though.
Wizards, hire me for your rule changes. Because y'all suck. Y'all suck at rule changes. Y'all suck at writing. I'm not any better. I wrote myself into a corner. That's fine. But you know what? Like, if it was like 40 hours, 9 to 5 job,
if it was like...
I'd probably write myself less into a corner.
If it was like the two of us, like you did the mechanical side of things, and I did like the world-building character side of things, we would have a game right there.
We would have a game.
I suck at the mechanical side of stuff. I'm just here to tell the story with my friends.
Right? I'm way too rules lawyery, but then sometimes certain rules piss me off. Like, hey, how about this one, Wizards? You made intelligence a completely dump stat. No one uses it except for like Arcana, History, or Wizard spellcasting, and now Artificer. It'd be really cool. Go back to 3.5. And with your intelligence modifier, also be able to add things like extra skills that you can choose from your list for each modifier. Oh, and also, how about something that you dropped? Extra languages. If you have a +5 in intelligence, have 5 more languages for free. Don't just get them from your background and your fucking class. Like, get them from these things. Wizards, hire me.
You're right. You're definitely right about intelligence. Intelligence is like totally wasted in this edition.
Yeah. There's no other reason to use intelligence other besides like
unless it's your main class
Arcana,
stat.
History, and Wizarding.
Yeah,
I use intelligence for everything. I think it's phenomenal.
Yeah, but imagine if you had 6 more skills because of your +6 and 6 more languages.
It would be really
actually
cool.
Sound a lot smarter.
You know what else?
It'd be really cool.
Warlock should be intelligence based because we need another intelligence casting class. I understand why it's.
We do need another intelligence casting class, but I don't think that Warlocks would fit that.
Well, it's just like, who else is it going to be? Is it going to be bards or is it going to be sorcerers? Like, bards obviously need to be charisma and sorcerers need to be charisma. Otherwise, they're just shitty wizards.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess that they have like the health to. Well, no, they roll d8s now. They used to be worse.
Yeah.
But all health dice used to be worse. Honestly, everybody just got kicked up one, except for necromancers.
Or maybe it doesn't
they
need to
don't.
be warlocks. Maybe they just need another class, like, you know, not an artificer, but like a new, I don't know, spell sword class or something.
Yeah,
Like the
maybe.
Gish.
I mean, I would go for a new class. Actually,
I mean, I suppose like, there is the Blood Hunter, which is an optional one, which is kind of intelligence based, but it's still mostly about doing damage, so you don't really use intelligence all that much. Anyway.
yeah. I mean, like, I guess that you can count like Eldritch Knight, which kind of
Arcane Trickster Rogue.
Arcane Trickster. Yeah.
This one so hesitant to DM because I would like make a story, but like the mechanics are just like I don't know how to do this.
To be fair, I mean,
To be fair,
5e is very much like if you want a rule of cool anything, you can. And you don't have to follow every rule by the book. It's kind of what I do because it's my thing and I'm very OCD about things.
Yeah, that's also kind of what they say. Like, they say it's about rulings, not rules. Like, that's their philosophy.
Yeah.
Like, the rules are there so that they exist, but, like, ultimately, it's what the DM...
I mean, like, it works very well. You have popular podcasts like Not Another D&D Podcast, which, you know, they have a great story. They're having fun at the table. It's only like 3 players and a DM, and they're absolutely wrecking shit. And it's very popular. A lot of people like it. I can't fucking watch it because they break every rule in history and Deus Ex Machina everyone's dead. I think everyone on there deserved to die at least 3 fucking times. And the DM just keeps on swooping down with either they nat 1 and shoot themselves, or the DM swoops down with, oh no, you've been magically transported out of the situation. And for some reason, every one of their fans eat it up. They're a great fucking podcast. They deserve everything that they get, but I cannot fucking watch it because they break every rule. They're still using the Unearthed Arcana version of the Spore Druid like a year after it was released, and it's broken because it's no fortitude save, constant damage, constant 5 points of damage or 10 depending on your level, rather than rolling a dice and having a save. That's broken. That's broken.
well, you're broken.
I am.
Like I
but I'm complaining about other podcasts.
I learned it by watching you!
Right.
Alright.
The truth comes out.
Alright, just kill us already.
I still can't. Right. I still can't find you on Instagram, Rennie.
What?
I said I still can't find you on Instagram.
Oh, well, because I don't go by Rennie on Instagram.
I know you go by your true name.
My true name.
Yeah, for the record, feel free to promote like any of your art stuff, considering we use like so much of it on the channel. If you ever just want to promote your art stuff, just do. You know, you've given me like my channel background and everything. And you do all the memes and all the arts that I like to show off every episode.
Because I like put my phone down to charge.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
and
right,
all I hear is me. Like,
I love the post game memes. It's so good.
And I just wait for it to be done, and I'm like, okay, it's time to look at all of that.
It's like that little extra hit of dopamine.
Exactly. So I'm like all snuggled in my bed. I'm like, finally go to sleep. My husband's like, oh, thank God you're done being loud. And then me. So funny. Because then I'll try to explain.
That's
I'm like,
my Instagram.
see, this meme is really funny.
I make a meme about it.
Fucking shit I've done. I hate that scammer guy followed me. I hate that.
You weren't lying about the stupid picture. Oh my goodness.
Oh, the profile, yeah.
I saw it, I'm like, oh, he was not lying.
Alright, yeah, I think, we had a lot of memes last session. I think also because there was such a break between, we didn't play last week, so we had a lot of time to catch up on the memes.
The fucking kangaroo.
What is that from? Is that from Big Red? Or is that a commercial? That's a
looks like
commercial. That's not.
It has to be a commercial. It just gives me commercial vibes.
I don't know. I just thought it's hilarious.
I don't know why. It kind of gives me the vibe that it might be a Bundaberg rum commercial. Bundaberg rum commercials can be pretty funny. Oh, mate, I need to. Oh, no, I need to. No, just give me a sec.
You got it.
You guys are finally going to understand an Australian reference.
Hey, so I basically know everything about Australia. What are you doing over here? You. What? I'm asking you.
Right, I'm playing it for the stream.
Cheers, mate. Jeez, I wouldn't camp there for you.
There's drop bears.
Drop bears?
Like a bigger, meaner koala bear.
Yeah. Then they drop from the tree.
Yeah.
And then grab your head by the head.
By the head.
Yeah.
Did I just watch?
Classic.
Drop bears.
I'd be scared. I'd be scared to drink that.
It's just commercials. It's just ads.
What?
All right, I have an
that?
idea, and I think I'm confident enough.
All right, yeah, just kill us already.
Oh, yeah?
I believe in you.
It's time for us
Yes.
to die. I've had enough
That's
of
exactly
this
what I'm
character.
gonna do.
Oh my
We got
gosh.
Possum Kingdom.
You're one of
Do
those
you want to
people.
die? Yeah, there we go.
I need a new goblin.
We haven't even. No, you know, we don't need a new goblin. I need a new one.
Who are you?
No, I want Scange to get all the way to level 20, and then he's gonna like become the fucking ruler of the world.
I was like
Ah!
the meme where it's just like, I can't remember the guy's name, but it's just like I will just use Scange. It's just like, who are you? Well, I'm Scange's brother, Scunge. But in honor of my brother, I want you to call me exactly the same name and just pretend like we've known each other the whole time, and I have all his skills and abilities. It's what he would want.
Be right back. Someone's knocking at the door. I think it's food.
How come Scunge is such a worse name?
Such an amazing name.
Oh no, she got it. Cool. There is not a good class for this.
Yay, thank you. Yes, you can have a snack.
And then a portal appeared, and we rescued from the dragon.
Yay!
That's pretty much what's going to happen. Stop. Stop reading that
Stop
from me.
reading his notes. His 3 sentences of
Are you looking at my screen while I'm doing that?
screen looker.
Right? We said no screen looking. You're cheating.
All right, we got we got to start
All right,
by 1:30. We're really late.
I'm
Yeah,
ready.
we're like so terrible.
I'm just putting on music.
Then Scunge got a new demon patron that was 50 times stronger, and he got more power.
Before the storm, looking at Leah's notes. Cool. I don't like Before the Storm anymore. Where's my ethereal one? I love the ethereal one. No, I'm gonna go with this one. Okay, so last week off, you guys fought your way very easily through an orc camp that housed some of your friends and within that, you found the artifact that the Great Oracle has told you to look for. The Orb of Sabras. As you guys interacted with it, a couple constructs came out of the woodwork. One of them up from the not before seen rubble and trying to aid in the attack. The party strung together and fought very well, even after an ambush of blink dogs came in. Outside, they noticed a couple weird things. The sky was getting grayer, and the air felt very still. People that they came to save and came with, Din, Scrack, Landon, they were all frozen in time. At that point, our necromancer, one of our skeletons, Bob, started talking to her, telling her that he feels as though they're in the plane of undeath and that they need to leave before revenants come and get them. Leston, taking the initiative. Were you the first one to touch the orb?
Yeah,
Is
I
that
was.
right?
Yeah.
Yep. Touched the orb and froze into place. I'm remembering Scange's. I can't do this.
I was gonna say the drawing should be in order.
Next up was our goblin friend Scange, who jumped up and also touched the orb. It seemed as though when they touched the orb, they also too turned gray and froze into place, leaving us with a Thernaga who, completely void of emotion, also touched the orb. Especially our psychic fighter started to freak out, thinking that something bad was happening. But as he freaked out, the revenants screamed and got closer. Finally, after checking every room, Sink, Furno, and Eve touched the orb, only to not be transported back to the material realm, but to see a vision of the Sword Coast being overtaken by an army of undead in familiar banner to Leston's old army. After freaking out and punching the one character that I think has gotten punched in the face the most times throughout the campaign, but uses his face for his job, so please stop doing that. I don't know why Sin wrote this into the recap. It made it there. They went off to a hill to the west, in which Leston marched off, and Eve soon followed, giving probably one of the best speeches, interrupted by yet again an emotionless Thernaga. With that being said, the party standing there, wary, out of spells, fatigued, very hurt still, heard the flapping of wings in distance as a shadow enveloped them and landed right next to them with a ground shaking dive landing. As you guys look over, you see, kind of coming up from the bracing of this landing, is a white dragon, far bigger than all of you, probably combined, as it bellows out towards the group, letting out a cold breeze from its maw, shaking the area. And just give me a second to change music. I thought I had it. As this dragon bellows out and shakes the area, the air around it, let me lower this, it's pretty loud. The air around it and all of you starts to, the condensation starts to freeze, and air particles start to whip around.
You decided that it was a naginata. It is something that turns. It is a staff that can become a twin-bladed weapon.
From both ends?
Yes.
So you guys see him walk over. You're wearing the. Are you still or? Yeah, are you still wearing like any marking of the school or any garb of the school?
The sword itself has the marking of the school.
All right, you see on his gi he has that marking. But Sync, you notice something that you haven't seen before, and on his head, upturned, seems to be a white mask resembling a dragon. Kind of like one of those theater masks. You can see a lot of markings on it, but it is mainly porcelain. And it seems to have horns and like a spot for like eyes and nose to kind of see through and breathe through. He walks very calmly towards you as he says this.
Cool. I'm kind of in shock. I've never seen this, and I kind of like go on my knees, looking right at him and like awe, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, Master. And then I kind of like start to get teary-eyed. I was looking for you, and you never came back. I didn't want to be alone anymore.
He pulls out his naginata, and when he detaches it, like both of the other ends are of the sword are like kind of like a short staff, correct?
That is correct. So the handles become the blade. How do I describe it? The blade becomes two. So it is. So think of Darth. Okay, here we go. Think of Darth Maul's lightsaber. They're two twin bladed, and they come apart from the middle. You twist them, and then they become two blades.
All right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. With that being said, he holds out his hand, and he kind of waves it from left to right. A wall of ice, probably 15 feet high, separates you from your group as it envelops them. What you guys see from this is nothing. It's a very opaque blue ice, and it seems to jet up in these sharp icicles. And it seems to kind of circle around you. It's chilly in here. But
I look over to Leston and I go, "Is he a bad guy? Should we be doing something?"
I'd say Lesson kind of looks like she's a bit overcome with shock, because I believe the last time she saw this dragon, it wiped out her mercenary company. So, kind of in like a momentary shock, like, is this really happening? But then so an ice wall has come and separated us from Sync.
Yes.
I think Leston would just immediately, once that happens, be looking.
Can you give me your best, like, Vegeta looking at Kakarot gain yet another new form, kind of like shock voice? Like.
Yeah, no.
Carrot cake!
Carrot cake.
I am the Prince of all Saiyans!
Not bad.
I love it. With that being said, the rest of the group is cut off, and it seems as though they are looking for a way out. But in the meantime...
Wait, looking for a way out or looking for a way in?
Looking for a way out of this, like, ice fortress that has basically surrounded them.
I see, okay.
Very much to rib off Disney, but yeah, Elsa on steroids, just this ice wall around you guys.
This guy needs to let it go.
Let it go! Let it go!
So do you, like, I'm still kind of looking for, like, is he the bad guy? Are we supposed to do something kind of thing?
Right now you guys are just... Narratively, you guys are looking for a way out, from what I heard, so we're gonna go with that.
Yeah, Lesson's not paying attention to you right now. They're not.
Okay. I
think you should.
How far away is Ion from? Nathaniel, shut up. How far away is Ion from us? Is he on like the other side of the wall, or like are we on
the other side of the wall? He's the only one that is not encircled in this wall.
I gotta up to the wall and try to hit it with my warhammer, because I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna just like sit in here.
Fucking solid.
Solid.
Fucking solid. As you do that, Ion takes his Naginata and he separates it in half, and he uses the staff end while Sink is basically crying on the ground in front of him.
Oh, no. When I see this, I know exactly what's going to happen. I would like to get prepared.
Well, you can prepare for this. He is going to try to slap you across the face with one of the stick ends of
no!
Let's see if you've learned. I'm going to grant you your full AC, where I was going to actually just hit you, but I'm going to grant you your full AC. And he fucking nat 20s, I'm sorry.
The dice
I
know.
wasn't going to dice this out, but I mean, I guess I'm going to now.
All right.
Okay, cool. So, let me just roll this over here.
Ooh, Sink's in trouble.
The dice know.
So you take 9 damage.
Oh,
He slaps you
Oh,
across the face.
That's fair. I accept that,
And
course
you can roll initiative now as he gets into a fighting stance. And he goes, "I do not want your crying right now. I wish to test your fighting aptitude."
Crap.
It seems as though I can feel the psionic abilities have grown in my absence.
Is Ferno with me or in the circle?
Ferno is with you, but at the
Sweet.
moment he is cowering.
Ferno's okay, so it's just gonna be me and okay, great. Well, that stinks. So I'm gonna roll initiative. I don't have. Dang it! I've used almost everything in the last fight. I got like 1 or 2 more tricks I could probably do. So there's initiative. Oh wait, no. There's initiative.
So this thing is solid. Let me see.
Do you guys see it? Do you guys see my initiative?
Yeah.
I did.
I heard it go off, but this dice is rolling fucking hot, so I'm assuming that he's probably good.
Yeah.
As an action, he seems to take out an elixir from his robes. It seems to be clear. The bottle seems to be made out of a very, very expensive, fancy kind of gem-like material. And it just has these arcane markings in it. He tosses it over towards you, and he just goes, "I wish to fight you at your fullest, not like this." And that is his round.
Happily drink that.
For all intents and purposes, you are back up to a full everything.
Wonderful. Okay, so I'm essentially
With the
back
exception
to.
of your sword uses, any sword uses that you've used.
I accept that. That's fair. I only used it twice out of.
It's on you.
So I'm good.
Stop accepting things. Stop saying they're fair.
With that being said, though, that was definitely your turn.
Yep, that's fair.
And he is now going to go. So there's only like a 20-foot distance in between you guys, but he kicks off with an amazing speed and puts the Naginata back together, and he is going to take 3 slashes at you.
Protective field for a reaction for one of those slashes.
Okay, how does protective field work again?
I'll show you.
I think that's the one where you reduce the damage you take, right?
I do. Reduce the damage taken by the number of rolls plus your intelligent modifier, minimum reduction of 1.
Okay. So just give me a second.
So I roll a d8 and then add my intelligence modifier to that, and that's how much is reduced.
Okay. So he is going to attack you 3 times. So we're going to take the first attack over here.
So that's 9.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
Okay.
So I'm guessing this is one of those things where we can't get out, and we're just gonna.
You guys are currently getting out right now.
We
Is
are?
what's happening. Yeah, you guys are doing your best to find a way out and bash your way out, and it's definitely totally happening and not going to totally happen right at the end of the fight.
Oh.
I definitely haven't separated you for this 1v1 moment, I'm sure.
No.
So you are going to take 15 damage. So if you want to reduce that, you can.
Yep, I got you.
All right. He's going to go in for another attack. This one hits with a 27.
Yep,
And I'm
sure
gonna
does.
roll one more time. This one hits with a 23.
Jesus.
Yow! Rolling hot, you said. For sure.
Oh, I'm absolutely rolling hot. 16 damage on the first one and 12 damage on the next one.
Great, take those dice away.
Wow.
So after that, he seems to break apart the Naginata, and he takes a defensive position. You kind of know his moves. You know that he's kind of increasing his defense right now.
Okay.
So it is now your turn. By the way, sorry, I don't have another map to put you guys on.
Let me see this.
Just slit his throat, right? Just do that.
Just win.
Right?
Just
do
win.
it. Just do it.
Did any of those attacks seem to do any ice elemental damage to me by any chance?
No.
Okay, wanted to make sure and check. I mean, the only thing I can really do is... Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna go up and I guess I'm just gonna go up and attack him.
Do it.
I mean,
Right there.
he's right there. All right, I'm gonna go up and go for it. You know, just do the good old attackaroo type of thing.
He is
Hey.
he is using the dodge action as step of the
Okay.
wind.
It won't matter. It won't matter. He rolled the same twice.
Okay, I was looking at something else. I believe that's a hit.
So that is going to be a 6 plus 3 plus another 6 because of the blade and another D8 because I'm doing psionic strike.
Yes, kill him.
All right,
So that's
so
gonna be-
you land a hit on him and then use your extra psionics. And as he does, you see like a little blood kind of run down his nose, and like a little blood kind of go across his chest. He wipes it off.
I'm not done yet.
You have grown up skill.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the free action. Aki's free action. Get out of here. No, I'm joking.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I'm not done yet.
You're still
damage. And then I'm going to be doing action surge to attack again.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're not even fucking fully leveled, huh?
Nope, that fucking card.
Fuck that card.
Blade extra D6. So this is going to be the last one I could do with that, but I still have more psionic dice. So that's going to be another D6 and then another D8 for damage.
Okay, can you give me the total damage for that round, please?
Sure. The total damage for that round is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 25, 26, 32, 38 damage.
Nice.
All right.
What are these numbers when we have like actual fights here?
You get these numbers when we have actual fighting. I just don't always use action surge because I don't like using it for except for bosses like this.
Yeah, you only get it,
I only get it once a day.
Yeah.
Excuses.
Don't you get after a short rest?
I do, but that elixir, he said I'm essentially 100%.
All right. He is going to spend a point to step of the wind disengage.
Okay.
He's going to back up about a couple feet. He's going to pull his mask down, and this is something that you haven't seen before. He is going to do a breath attack. You see that like he puts 2 fingers up to the mask's lips as he pulls it down, and he blows out this cone of cold. And as you just start to see like a little bit of Thernaga's face through the ice, it just refreezes that wall.
That's hilarious.
But also, I need you to make a save. Just give me a second.
I have honestly stopped trying after my first attempt, and I was just like, whatever.
I have absorb element, so I am going to take half damage regardless, and I get to absorb this attack.
Is that a reaction?
It is a reaction.
Okay. So just give me a second over here. I'm just trying to figure out. There we go. So I am going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
13.
That is a fail, so it's good that
Jesus.
you're absorbing half of this.
Can I roll inspiration?
Yeah. Give that to you.
Come on.
Constitution.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Very nice. Very
Pass,
nice.
so you're gonna take quarter damage from this.
Yes.
I rolled like shit, so you're gonna take 10 damage.
Nice.
It was 40.
Oh!
Hey, good.
Whoa! Alrighty.
Yeah, cone of cold is a serious thing.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
So how much damage did he do? Hold up. How much damage did he do?
So he
40.
did 40, but you halved it because you saved and halved it again because of absorb element, so you only take 10.
Yeah, no, yeah. So I was wanting to clarify because I thought I would do a certain amount of damage compared to what damage is done to me, but no, it's just an extra d6 of damage to the trigger type.
Yeah.
With that, he is going to back up. See, he backed up 5 feet to do that. He has 35 left. He is going to back up an additional 35 feet, so he is going to be 40 feet away from you.
I am going to use my action to use second wind.
That's a bonus action, isn't it?
Bonus action.
It is. It doesn't say it's a bonus action. No,
I believe it is.
it is a bonus action.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet!
100%.
I did not know it was a bonus action. I am going to go with that then and not argue with the DM and Leston. So I am going to. What do I got? Let me think. Oh man, is there a? Does it say specifically a creature for a bait and switch? No, I'm sorry. It's telekinetic movement. You can this object is.
If you're not, if you're
I
not
am
sure,
going
go
to
ahead and
take. I would like to pick up a large rock and creature with your mind. As an action, you target object that is or small or one willing creature.
I mean, that's going to be. I'll give you a d6 for the dead.
Oh, is that it? I kind of expected more.
Dex. Wait, what level are you? You level?
I'm level 4.
Yeah, I would have done 2d6, but you're level 4. Because you know how cantrips kind of go up in. But you would also have to hit his armor class with your spell attack bonus for that.
Oh, that would suck. Can I not do that?
Yeah, you can take that back.
Yeah, I want to take that back.
Kind of
That'd be
improvised
really
thing,
bad. I take the opportunity. Man. Well, I use my action to activate. I believe it. Hold on 1 second. Oh no, that doesn't matter until I'm level 5th. I'm telling 5th level. Never mind. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna go back up there, and I'm going to again attack him.
All right, I'm going to move you guys over to a map real quick so you can actually kind of see what's going on. We're going to reuse the map from when you guys first encountered that orc acolyte. But boom!
Cool.
40 feet? Oh, I can't get to him then.
Yep. Initially, he was right up to you, and then
Yeah.
he moved 5 feet back for the disengage, and then he moved an additional 35.
So he's at 40 feet away.
Well, technically he's 35. He should be 40 feet away. Give me a second here.
Okay.
There we go. Now he's 40 feet away.
I am going to lateral 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to get him away from this prism. Can I throw my sword near him to teleport to him?
What did we say that action was going to be?
What do you mean?
The throwing the sword ability. What did we say that was going to be for like action economy?
I'm not entirely sure that we said anything regarding that. I thought it was just going to be intelligence.
Did we say that was part of an attack?
Yes, we did say it was part of an
Throw
attack.
the sword and teleport to it?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't see why not. It would act kind of as a blink. So I think we made that to give you additional movement.
So what are you saying?
Yes.
Okay, great. So I'm going to...
Should be part of an attack, I believe, and you're going to use a charge when you do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then you know, heck, I'm going to try to throw it at him. I'm going to blink to it anyways, so might as well just throw it at him.
Make an attack roll. Now me suddenly realizing how many homebrew things I've thrown into this game. Cool with it. He did not do the dodge action, so that's a hit. So you throw the sword, and he turns around and he catches the blade. But as he does, you teleport to it and push the blade into him.
I love this so much. That's also doing an extra d6 to damage because of the elemental absorb element. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
He's gonna cut that 4.5, by the way.
He's gonna cut the 4.5? Oh, okay. Resistance, that makes sense. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
If he does the damage,
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. I accept that. And I'm going to use my bonus action for second wind to heal me a d10 plus 4.
Okay.
Oh, that's painful. All right.
Okay. So he kind of catches this, and you push into him, and he's able to push himself off. And as he has these two halves of the Naginata separated, he kind of looks at you. He wipes some more blood off. He's like, "I need something from you, Sync. I need you to kill them, starting with a small one." And he charges you again, and he's going to do his 30 attacks.
I am going to protective field.
You can call that if I actually hit you and do damage.
Wait, what do you mean?
It's a reaction. Like if I say I hit you and then I do this damage, then that's when you would do protective field.
Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha.
Cut it out. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So swing at you. First one is a 12 to hit.
Oh, this goodness.
Second one. Ooh, now I'm rolling low. 14 to hit.
Nope, missed.
His
And the
luck's
next one
running
is an
out.
18.
That one hits.
All right, so that is let's see, 17 damage.
Yeah, again, protective field for sure.
Yep. So you can roll that up.
So that's minus 10, so I only take 8 damage.
All right, and
7.
then he is
said
going
17
to.
damage,
Oh,
right?
7. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Then he is going to, after hitting you that last time, he's going to plant half of the Naginata. He's going to do a side kick. He's going to do 2 kicks, spending a point. So the first one, 21 to hit.
Yeah, definitely hits.
And the next one, same thing, 21 to hit.
What the heck, dude?
Well, you know, when
I'm
you
gonna-
have 5 attacks,
Crazy to me.
go all out. That's what it is.
Monks aren't strong.
Monks are fucking great. I don't know why people don't use monks.
Because they're stupid.
Exactly. So that is, let's see, 19 more damage.
I am close to down. I can't.
Do you?
I want to say, I feel like I'm doing a ton of damage to this guy. Is he looking bloodied at all?
Not bloodied yet. No.
Not bloody? I can't beat this guy. Are you kidding me?
He's your master, dude.
Yeah.
I know. I was just kind of hoping it could be one of those, like, in-game feats where you can manage to, like, take down enough damage and you end up beating the first boss and breaking the game. I was kind of really hoping I could do that.
I mean, that's always an option. He has a health pool. He does
I
have
know.
a health pool.
I was
It's
so
just
hoping I could beat him.
He's a high-level character, unfortunately. So
Oh, man.
Um,
I have nothing else to do. Like, I'm just doing normal damage now. I don't have any more psionic dice. I don't have any more.
as he does that
Man
double
alive.
kick and lands, he can see that you're in bad shape, and he kind of he takes like a stance back where it's not really like necessarily a defensive stance, but it looks like he's trying to see what you're gonna do next.
I mean, I'm gonna go up and attack him again. I got nothing else I can do. I got no more warp blade. I'm just. Oh man, I was really hoping to beat him.
He looks over. He's just like, fool. You're past it. You're fighting past what you can.
What you taught me to do, Master. Don't give up. So I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna attack him again. Oh my god!
It's a hit.
You're
also fucking rolling rocks too.
I am rolling rocks, dude. I mean, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, that's 13 damage, but that's all I got.
Right.
And can we cross blades for like a second? Like maybe like one of them hits, so I can tell him that I will never kill my friends.
He you cross blades with him, and he's like holding you there with like both of his Naginatas cross, and he's just like, you don't get it, Sync. I'm working with a great wizard right now. He and I have been tapping into the power of soul gems, and soon we'll use it to enhance and expand the school.
I'm kind of taken back, but what does it have to do with them? And I kind of look over there towards the ice shrine.
You like slash him across the chest, and you do that 13 damage. He just looks at you, and it's like, Sync, you're a tool of the dojo. I and the great Lucius are going to expand it. You need not to ask questions like any other assignment. I just need you to kill them. You have learned to fight well, and you need to put that to use. And he seems to not attack you this round. He just takes more of a defensive stance and kind of hangs back.
So attack him again. I don't care.
It's a hit.
15 damage.
Dodge action. You just want to keep on rolling above fucking 18, don't you? Both times.
That's right. Well, obviously I am trying to.
He now looks bloodied.
Yeah.
And pissed
I'm
off.
not gonna win, but yeah.
So at that point, he just looks at you. It's like, always foolish, but think on my words. And he goes to stab you in the stomach.
I got nothing. Go for it.
25 to hit.
Yeah, okay, I'm dead. I'm down. Unless he does, like, minimum damage, I'm down.
I've been rolling on these dice the same fucking thing each fucking time. Actually, wait, no, that was the wrong dice. Here we go. So it's going to be 10 damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
Right. He kind of like looks down at you, and as your vision fades, he kind of holds his hand over your chest for a moment, and you feel kind of like this burn, this like cold, icy burn, and take a fail in your death save. Do this round. Oh,
Over there with one failed save.
Well, I already tried, and I kind of just like,
I love that. I love it. I love it so much. That's exactly what I thought Ion would look like. I love it.
Well, I
mean, I can't see it.
That is so badass.
Love it. I love it, dude. I love it.
it's absolutely terrifying. My heart literally dropped as soon as I saw that one. I was like, after all that.
No, it would have been two. I don't think it's an automatic death, but it would have been 2 fails instead of 1.
Yeah.
So
I would have died.
He already had one in the fail.
Oh no, he did.
He
I forgot.
Yeah, I would have died.
I forgot.
I would have been dead. I am so happy that I saved so many of those inspirations
Can I just say that if that happened and we ran over, Thurnaga literally would have been like, well, now what?
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's your character.
I guess I'm definitely leader of Team Green now. Looks towards the camera. Oh, he's on the ground
dude.
bleeding. What are you guys doing to stabilize him? Are you guys doing a medicine check? Or
cry.
Oh, Scant has a spell. Use.
Eldritch Blast. He hates my character anyway.
That would.
Take him while he's down.
I would have been so sad, Aaron,
runs
if that's
over.
how you died.
And as you feel your soul leaving your body, he tethers it to your body through the power of his warlock magic.
So Leston is going to run over to Sink and like in this desperation, like just fearing that she's lost him. And then she goes to lay on hands, but she has none left. She has no spells left with which to do any healing at all. So she just kind of like looks desperately over to Thanaga. It's just like, do something, heal him.
This is big flashbacks to when your party got lost, the mercenary group.
She's lost a lot of people.
Yet again, they fell to this dragon, and you couldn't do anything at the point.
Do you know what the difference is? She didn't care about those people. She cares about Sink. She knew those people for like a day. Yeah, but she knows Sink.
Character development unlocked.
I look at Leston and I'm like, okay, all right. And then I like go down and I do yada yada. I click this button. Oh, okay. Asking me questions.
I just caught that.
It's the last things that you kind of hear as like you fade out, and then all of a sudden the cleric comes over and just you're back up. You have a point of exhaustion.
Gosh, Aaron.
Guys, I would have been so sad.
I would have been sad. My heart literally dropped. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't.
Look, I was ready to accept fate. I was like, do you even have an inspiration left? And then you pulled that one. And I was like, we might just have to accept what happened.
Yeah, accept that.
You guys ready to take his stuff? He's got some cool shit.
His dog.
I was just gonna say this game is like dibs on Bruno. Looks to Ray.
Yeah,
so now can we?
And both faces are just licking you, Sink. He jumps on you. It hurts. You feel the hole in your stomach that just kind of got magically healed up. You still feel that, and you feel this like kind of like cold to the point of burning on your chest as like he jumps on top of you, and like both heads start licking your face. The snake too is like trying to like reach around and lick your face too, but like it can't reach, so it just keeps on like overextending.
I look down at Sink. I'm like, so do you know that guy or something?
And a nod at her. My hands on my chest, trying to get Ferno off of me. Well, I'm not trying to get Ferno off me, like pushing him off, but like trying to calm him down. Cause I'm alive. I'm good. I just kind of nod at Thurnaga.
It is.
Oh man.
And I just like I look at Rennie. I looked at
Sketch.
Wow, total brain fart. I look at Scan with conflicting eyes. Like
okay.
My hand is in a clenched kind of like fist, and I'm trying to release that a specific urge.
Oof, the worst part is I didn't define who the small one was, and I realized that there's two small ones in the party. Well,
I'm just...
each of you?
Scan is like a little intimidated.
Well, I mean, can he roll for that? Because I'm not doing it for him to see it. I'm more doing it with like conflicting.
Oh,
like it's like hand, maybe.
Sleight of hand. I can do that.
Perception.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh God.
The double soft 20s.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Fight.
Yeah, you don't see it.
But yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm doing that because it's like he told me to kill the small one, and I'm assuming the smallest one is who he was talking about. And I don't want to, but also he told me to, so I'm very conflicted right now.
To be fair,
you just always
there
do
are
what
two
you
small
want.
ones in this group.
Yeah. So can I visibly see who's smaller between Leston and Randy then?
No, they're both about the same.
There's no difference in height between them at all.
If he said the small one, it's up in the air in between those two.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm assuming it's gonna be Scanty for sure.
I mean, unless you want to roll a post-battle
He just wants it to be
insight.
Just subconsciously, you know.
Yeah,
The Skage could have been the tallest one.
Can I roll
among us
intelligence?
and be like,
if you roll a 15 on an insight, is
Bummer.
no, he just said the small one, and there's two small ones in your group.
All right, I'm assuming I'm assuming one of the small ones then.
That is perfectly fine.
the tallest out of everybody.
Yes.
This party.
Probably.
Oh, so
That's it.
Scan stretches. He's like, well, I'm all tuckered out. Anyone want to cook some food? He holds up the little owlbear.
Actually, just out of interest, how tall is Scange? I actually want to know who's taller. Because I actually do. I did write it down.
I always imagine.
Right?
Yeah, I might have written down a height. Oh, 3.5 feet.
Oh, I'm actually shorter. I'm shorter by 2 inches.
Oh.
Oh, well, now that you said that, Leston.
There we go. That's.
2 inches.
I knew I had it
didn't-
written down somewhere.
You couldn't. Dang it, Leston.
No. 2 inches, but can you tell how,
Can
like,
you tell
you just
2
look
inches?
at it and be like, eh.
Scange also has a big hat.
It's true.
I mean,
The hat
if
definitely
that
makes
is
him
what
taller.
Leston says, that she's actually shorter and I can physically see this, then the fist is for, unfortunately, Leston.
Yeah. Right. All right. All good.
And now I'm really conflicted.
Okay. Now.
Seriously, I'm out of fire spells. Anyone know how to make a fire?
I kind of,
I have
look at-
sacred flames. That's the thing.
Sacred Flame is holy fire, not real fire. Doesn't count.
Now, DM, I have a
You
question.
roll a survival check of 10.
Rolls are dumb. Didn't you say that at the beginning?
No,
Like,
I said concentration was dumb. What is the question there, Leston?
Okay, so we had a vision in which we saw Ion. Now, does Leston recognize? I mean, she only saw Ion for like a second when he transformed into a human figure. Now, did Leston recognize Ion from the vision she had of Ion being on the horse with Lucius being taken into town when he was like injured?
Now, this is not as easy as putting 2 and 2 together because
Right, that's why I'm asking,
Vision,
because we didn't have
Ion
a
was covered
great,
in blood,
yeah.
hunched over a horse. It was raining. It was dark. And then this one, he was kind of walking through a fog before like the ice thing takes over.
Right, that's
So
why I'm
gonna
even
say
asking.
roll me an insight of 12,
Yeah. Okay.
and I'll say you can put 2 and 2 together.
Okay, got it. Insight. Nope.
Nope.
I'm too distracted. I am too
Who the
distracted.
fuck was that guy?
Too distracted.
She's too worried about Sync trying to. Sync would just bring him over to Ray and be like, look, now that he's dead, can we finally Solus to that? Like, I've been like, oh my gosh, you flew away, and now I'm just dead.
So sad. Reblog
I
if
feel
you
like-
cry.
It's like
How
Think
about
about
back. By the way,
one.
Less than a bite, you would probably.
then I think as the battle prolongs, it favors you because I run out of stuff that I can do. But this is also
I just like spaced out.
Right. All right. So yeah, we're
How many hit points do I have right now?
6.
6. Okay, thank you. I'm not. And
She do.
that's gonna be it for now for me. Actually, I think my Think's got some stuff to think about. He also wants to look at this
less.
One
Oh,
second.
sorry.
Things back.
Just be like still in shock, but saying, how did you even survive?
Why was it afflicting? Because I have a job to do. And that was that. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes total sense. Good call. And that's gonna be. I don't want to look at Leston right now. I'm kind of scared. So I'm not going to. I'm just kind of walk away with Ferno, and I'm just kind of go my own way and just kind of sit down.
Averting your eyes.
Yes.
Right.
Good call.
I just
Is
want
this
to sleep.
the dragon that is like the one that killed all the other people at the beginning? And does Thurnaga remember?
It was a frost dragon, right? So as far as we know, it
Thurnaga,
was.
this actually has tripped a memory. You do remember that beginning, and yeah, it was that dragon.
So, okay. I'm just like mulling that over in my brain.
Yeah, let's go back to town. I need to go to a hotel. I need to rest up.
Scan just brain pulses. Was that the dragon that we were supposed to kill? Right?
Yes. I do believe you're right. No.
Yeah, you are right. It is a 2-day journey.
Yeah, let's go find a place to camp, I guess.
I mean, we still need to go back, right?
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
You return to say bye to Sin.
Oh yeah, those people are here.
Yeah, I forgot about them.
Maybe just tell them where we're going.
I know that she was mad at them and whatever when we walked away. So.
All right. Do you want them to go with you, or are you splitting ways with them? Because they would rather stay with you for protection, since everything that just happened.
Oh yeah.
You guys do remember that Neverwinter was just recently abandoned. I mean, not Neverwinter, Phandalin. Hmm? Not saying that you can't stay there. I'm just saying that there's going to be a lot of faces that aren't going to be talking to you, which honestly is preferable for the DM. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
with a couple survival checks, decent survival checks, and you guys can help each other out with this. You guys can make it over to Falcon's Lodge.
Ooh, that's yeah. So
Yeah.
I do not have survival. I'm not proficient in survival. I think the only one who's proficient in survival is Eve.
I'm not proficient in it, but I have a 3.
I have a -1 if you guys want me to roll.
Yeah, do it up.
No.
I think Thurnaga is your best bet on this one.
Oh gosh, that's so funny.
Excuse me?
I was just gonna ask that.
So
I'm like,
you
I
guys
actually
would help
don't
her.
know anything.
She would know how to navigate through the woods and keep it heading, and you guys would tell her where the heading is that you guys are supposed to go.
You'd be like, we know it's like northeast or wherever.
Which means that she
like,
roll with advantage because you guys are helping her.
Yay! We'll roll.
20.
Yeah, I know exactly where we go.
All right, so
Even
you
though I
guys get
don't
over
think
to the edge of Neverwinter Forest. It's kind of like a quiet walk, and a couple hours have gone by. And with that, Jack, you guys are able to make it another square into Neverwinter Forest. It travel slows down. Takes about an hour and a half to go through there. You're looking at pretty near dark. So you guys can either camp here or you guys can push on. If you guys keep pace at this, 3 hours, but that would put you in like exhausted marching territory. I know Syncori has an exhaustion too.
Mm-hmm.
The cover of the trees seems safe.
All right, so we're resting here.
All right, so you guys break camp, and it seems as though Landon and Scrack are in high spirits. They start putting on a little bit of like a mini show, but it seems like for maybe more than one reason or not, Tin isn't involved in it. What are you guys doing?
Still trying to figure out how to cook that owlbear.
Oh, the owlbear.
I mean, you roll survival to try to cook it, but
Watching, like what?
lift the owlbear from your pack, and this is the first time this thing has started making some real noise. It starts kind of like crying and screeching.
I'm just gonna eat you.
And you can hear like a little bit of like movement around the woods from around you, but this thing is like going baby noises happen.
I go, shut up. I shake it.
Oh no! Oh no! That hurts me.
It does. It hurts a little bit. No wonder you're shaking this poor little baby owl bear. What did this owl bear ever do to you?
I take it over to whoever's like near the food supply. They're like, I need to feed this thing something. It's being loud and noisy and annoying.
Can I
Sounds like
roll
dog is
to
close.
see if mine? Hi. What do you want from me?
Their nog is next to the food supply. You hold the screeching thing out to her.
I take the
Fix
screeching
it.
thing. I take the screeching thing, and I.
Calming down, and it like looks at you with these even bigger owlbear pygmy eyes, and calms. You can roll a d20 to see if your thing hatches. I forgot what it was. Nope.
16.
Aww.
Gnomes, man, all fucking thoughtful and shit, making gifts for everybody.
Oh my gosh. I take the falcon. I'm a little red.
You do remember
Falcon.
the attack on Falcon's Lodge, and you remember going to the lodge, and there was just this tall figure in this like ranger-like outfit that you kind of remember, but for some reason the face is just cloudy in all of these memories.
Okay.
And
I feel like
you start to feel a little bit of a feeling, one of the first emotions that you've had in a while. And it's this warm
I look to
butterfly
Weston and I
feeling
go,
in your heart.
I feel warm. And they have little like red lines that you have like on the anime.
Oh yeah, of course.
Is that a good thing? Busting my wing woman over here.
Wing woman.
Literally, actually.
Oh yeah. Goes back to being.
All right.
Pal. I just spend the rest of the night kind of playing with the falcon.
I'm gonna talk to Sync.
Do I see him walking over to me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Dan and just.
Owlbear in hand.
Sync.
Yes, Scanch?
I need advice.
I'm not sure I'm the one you should be asking, but I can always help one of my friends. And I joke friend a little bit, not because I don't consider Scanch my friend, but because of what Ion asked me to do to my friend.
Yeah.
So I kind of friend.
What's the one that you have to do it to you are unsure of?
I'm sorry?
And what's the one that you have to do it to you are unsure of?
No, it's no. Well, he said he wants me to kill all of them.
Oh yeah.
He said kill my friends.
Which one you're starting with?
Yeah, which one I'm starting with? Yep.
Well, you know it ain't me.
I know that you have your dog thing there, and I just need some advice on raising an animal so that it tastes the best whenever you finally decide to eat it.
Oh, I see. So you wish to eat this creature?
Yeah, and I was thinking it might be cool if like I raised this thing to eat it, and you're raising your dogs to eat them eventually. So I think if like we can like sync that up, I'll get it. And
Sync.
So bad.
Kill me.
I might. I just might.
I think that would be like we could have a feast,
Well, Ange, rule number 1 of trying to raise an animal is you don't eat it. Pretty self-explanatory. That's right. You see, my
what's the
friend.
point?
You really had your in to just hold them off for a little while, and then you really fucked it right there. Sorry.
Wait, what was that?
I was just thinking that. I'm like,
true.
wait a minute.
That's a good point, but I don't do that though. Yeah. So I am not going to raise Furno to eat him. I am raising Furno because he is my companion.
But he looks so tasty. Like, how do you make him look so tasty then?
Well, you have to nourish them and feed them and water.
Nourish them?
Plenty of water, and then they grow up big and strong.
This is so many steps. Really, whatever I put in the bag, easy.
But what if it doesn't like that? And then you kill it, and then you can't eat it later on. It enjoys and what it does not, so that it grows big and strong with your help and knowledge.
I see. It's kind of like the little baby Those.
Exactly like the little baby gobbos.
I guess if I just treat it like a little gob, then that should work out.
Well,
No, from what I dig, this thing more than likely has a similar diet to you, Scange, where you can just feed it meat that you find on the road, in the trash can. Maybe you can find it a nice little deer to ingest, but it needs meat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, you know what? Hold the phone. I think I got some extra bear meat that is probably stupid rotten by now.
super rough.
Yeah.
I sure
And
do.
smacks his lips.
Give me.
I am going to give Scan the last of that bear meat, but
He
I am
eats it all.
no. I did not.
The baby pygmy
It's too
owlbear
late.
looks over at Scan, just crying.
The image is going through my
And
mind.
I don't feel like you're the one best suited to raise this creature.
It's my lunch.
You can have your lunch, but don't eat the
No,
owl
I mean,
bear for
it's
lunch.
my lunch.
Motions
Oh.
at the owlbear.
The baby owlbear is like stumbling around and like on like all 4 feet. It's just kind of like waddling side to side while they're walking towards the campfire. It's just like wow.
Kind of cute, actually.
I have like a pokey stick for the fire, and I like poke the owl bear away from the fire so it doesn't fall into it.
Do you poke it with a fiery end? You fucking
No,
monster! You know
I'm
what?
trying
Take
to
away all your inspiration points.
No! I'm just
I knew
trying to
you were
poke him
emotional.
away
I didn't
from
know
the
that you were
fire.
heartless.
No! I'm trying to protect him from the fire.
Yeah.
Oh,
You kind of like redirect him. You just like walk through the wah.
I'm assuming this land provides berries and small game. Is that right?
If you roll a high enough survival check, yeah.
No. So Ferno and caring is caring. So if the land itself provides what you need, then I'm just gonna have him provide food for himself and the owl bear.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's definitely able to do that.
Anyway, thanks for the advice. I think I understand most of what you said. Just
I don't think you understood any bit of it.
I think I got the gist of what. I think I got the general gist of what you were.
Just repeat back the gist, just so I know that you understand.
Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
He,
All right.
Looks over at the owlbear.
Lunch, get back here!
oh his name is
walking off.
Lunch.
His name is Lon.
His name is Lunch. The owl
Name's what?
bear.
I'm gonna take a first watch. Anyone else want to take some watches with me? Anybody?
I'll
I think
take
we have-
whatever. Maybe
I think we have to split them.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, what I mean by that is not with me, but is who's taking what watch?
I'll take second.
I'll take one of them. I'll take third, I guess.
I
I
leaves
guess
Leah with
I
the
will take the last one.
And while I'm on watch, I'm going to be looking over at Leston's direction while she's sleeping, and having my master's words going in and out of my mind.
Breathing
And-
heavily.
Not breathing. Well, I mean, maybe an anxiety. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to look down at this mark that my master left me and see what that is.
It seems to be the school dojo logo.
Dojo logo.
But it is it's kind of like bluish and cold to the touch comparatively to your skin.
What happens if I, interesting. What if I take my sword and touch this mark?
It will really hurt.
It does really hurt?
Yeah.
Ha. So this mark isn't anything specific. Or it is something specific, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It kind of just looks like your school logo.
Kind of looks like a what?
Cool logo.
Cool logo. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So throughout the entire duration, I'm just looking over in Leston's direction, contemplating what was told, and when I pass off the watch to her, I just kind of nudge her awake, and that I'm not going to say anything to her. I'm just going to nudge her awake.
Yeah. Fine. Leston. Well, again, I think she's again going to be pretty distracted during her watch, like kind of just staring into the distance, not really fully paying attention to what's going on.
As you get up, you notice that Sin still has not budged from the now kind of low crackling fire. He's just there, kind of strumming his lute.
If he's up, Leston will sit opposite him.
He's just still kind of staring off while he's playing.
Where do you think he'll go after this?
I don't know. I mean, Landon lost his eyes. You're gone from the troop. I understand that you have world-saving business to do. And, Sir Donk is gone. And, I just don't know what kind of lies at the end of my road anymore.
Well, that makes two of us.
Just kind of nods for a little while, still staring out.
You could, I suppose you could stay at Falcon's Rest for a while. I don't know how much room they have for performers. It's more of a working encampment. We are, I think, eventually heading towards Neverwinter. You don't have to come with us, but it's not far from here. Might be a place to start fresh.
Kind of nods. Seems like he's like a little.
Well, like, not in a good.
Having anything, and I'm in the worst position to always put that what you've done, especially traveling with you, and it's just yeah. Scandra, you going out to the fire?
Yeah.
Semi-colorful jester, almost like outfit, and it's kind of worn down, and it's not like at the rows of stick. Well, I if you're out here taking watch, I don't think I need to take watch.
No. You're a guy. You're already. I just walked in. What that just happened? You were already there.
You know what? I seen you walking around. By the way, with Leston. What's your deal?
Well, what do you mean?
She's my arch nemesis. I've seen her first. No.
Well, your arch nemesis, it's Leston.
No.
Seriously?
It's a stage thing. But what he just gets all fucking up and he starts stomping around. Scrack.
Mm-hmm. It's a dumb name.
You're a dumb face.
Cross his arms.
He sits down at the fire and tries to cross his arms harder. Listen, it's fine that you're here. Just know that I'm the gobliniest goblin around here. He does that eye on you thing.
I don't even care. All right, I don't even care.
Care a little, I can tell.
What was that? Sorry, I thought I heard something, but it was nothing actually.
No. I can see it in your eyes. You is that a little caring right there?
No, I don't care at all. God.
I don't know. I
Can't you tell?
All the sense of caring a little bit.
Well, I can't smell it all. Okay.
You reek of caring. You care a lot.
I don't care about anything.
Roll an intimidation check. Oh man, you guys both fluffed it. Yeah, this yeah, no.
Nobody else is watching.
So the rest of the watch goes by. Morning time. Definitely tell that the cold weather is starting to kick in more. You guys probably started this journey in about like early.
So,
The mountains.
what was that?
The mountains.
Yes, but
You know that the Sword Mountains, the top is very icy and snowy, but it's about all you can get off of that. You're not sure. So, you guys doing anything else as you're waking up?
We're just heading over to Falcon's Lodge still.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you guys want to initiate travel, I'm gonna need just one more survival check.
Okay. Bajoop. I'm not sure where we are going.
I need another survival check. So you guys start meandering to the northwest, and then you guys finally get there. So it takes about a couple hours to get there, maybe like an hour longer than you should have, just because of the first low roll. And as you guys approach the camp, it looks like they've finished rebuilding some of the walls and those like spike logs and everything. No longer is the stench of death and cooked meat from lightning bolts lingering around. Yeah, you guys are there. You approach the gate, and this time you're approaching. Oh, let me get that double bubble out of here. This time you're approaching from more of like the eastern side, and it seems as though there's a couple guards at the gate, and they go to stop you, but one of them kind of recognizes you, and just goes, random guard knows you by your face. It's one of the guards that you saved from death.
Nice.
of course.
Sweet. I walk in.
You walk in. It's a little busy, but it's not the busiest. But yeah, definitely seems as though some rangers are hustling about, some soldiers, some guards. Most of the people here are militia. You see a couple beasts of burden walking around, but otherwise, it is not a lot going on over here. Maybe a civilian here and there. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to clean up the map, get all this fire out of here. But where are you guys going? You know, there's a mess hall. There's Falcon's kind of like private bunk, and like his office or whatever.
Leston is going to go and drink.
Yeah, you go over to the little tavern area that they have, a little commissary, and yeah, they got some wine on tap.
Yeah, she's downing a lot.
And I take some.
I would like to go to. Is there an alchemist nearby?
Roll a D100 for an alchemist, but you can definitely find a blacksmith.
Whoa.
No alchemist.
Okay. I'm gonna go for the blacksmith. I'm gonna go to the blacksmith, and I'm going to show him the blade, and ask if he can repair the sword.
Right. You go over to the blacksmith, and I believe that they actually have a blacksmith within the camp adventure over here. Let me see if I can get a name for you. So I hate generating names because I'll never remember them.
I'm with Leston. and taking some drinks with her, cause yeah.
All right. Yeah, you guys start your drinking. Let's see over here. So yeah, you see Corwood is the blacksmith, and seems as though he's working on some horseshoes at the time. But you do see also some like weapons on the wall and such. Kind of regards you coming in. Like, oh, you are one of the adventurers that helped us out about a fortnight ago.
That's me.
Fortnite no build mode ago.
Fortnite. What a funny word.
Yes, I believe it is just about 1.5 10 day.
10 day. Ooh, it's getting late. I'm wondering if you can just repair this blade here. It's got a little nick in it. Could you fix this for me, please?
He holds up the blade. Is this like your school blade?
It is.
It looks like this is of exceptional craft. Seems lighter than such. And he kind of swings at like one of these like practice dummy things, and, like lops off an arm, and he's like, definitely magical from what it is. I can try to repair it, but it will take some materials. So I'm just gonna need to charge you a little bit if that's okay.
Fine.
Because you have helped us out so much, I'm just gonna say 50 gold, and just give me about a day. I could try to get this rushed out for you. Of course,
you got it.
With a good job being done.
Well, of course, I expected no less from my fellow companions. And I hand him the 50 gold. Actually, I hand him 55. For his trouble and his kindness.
He takes it and starts working on it immediately.
And I'm going to look for an herbalist if there's no alchemist in this place.
Definitely an herbalist around. There's a couple of those.
I would like to go to an herbalist shop.
You see a lot of herbs around and other nice plants and concoctions, remedies, poultices. And there is a person there in ranger gear named Peg.
Sorry, his name was Heg?
Peg.
Peg.
Yep,
all right.
Peg. And she regards you, and kind of same way everybody recognizes you from that fight a little while ago. And she's like, "What can I do for you?"
Oh, how are you doing today?
I am doing quite well.
I'm so
I
happy
had
to
my
hear
morning beetroot smoothie, and I feel amazing. I would heavily recommend it. If you want, one jar of it is only gold, and then if you want, I can give you a special offer. And honestly, if you want to sell these at 2 gold a piece, it is quite the selling. How many crates can I get you started with?
I'm sorry. I'm not here for a smoothie.
Not here for a pyramid scheme.
I'm not here for a pyramid scheme. What I am here for is, as you know, I am an adventurer, and I was wondering if you have anything that could cause paralysis that I can purchase.
Pause. Paralysis. As Steve looks over at the poison chart that they hopefully have on 5e tools. Man, they don't tell me what they do, though. Okay, so give me a second. Poisoned. Poisoned.
I would have some knowledge in D&D poisons, correct?
You could roll a nature check. Blinded. What'd you get?
I got 22.
Bro, your rolls are on point.
They're pretty solid.
not really seeing anything that paralyzes so far. Do you see anything that paralyzes so far? I see incapacitated.
We have brow poison, where it may cause them to be unconscious.
Yep.
We have essence of ether. Nope, that's not it.
Yeah, so I see a lot of unconscious ones. I think what we could do is we can just swap out one of the effects for unconscious for paralyzed, but we're gonna have to raise it up a little bit. So we'll go with essentially it's gonna work like drow poison, but it's gonna be paralyzed instead of unconscious. And it's going to be 300 gold. I will say that the DC will be 14, and instead of poisoned or also unconscious, it's going to be paralyzed. DC 14.
Yep. 300 gold. How about I trade you? I do have... Well, I have this gem, which is in my inventory, but it doesn't have anything in it. It's just a gem. Can I convince her that this is a very priceless gem?
She is kind of a nature specialist.
Well, nature specialist.
You definitely know that she rocks that gem energy, so it would be hard persuasion.
I'm convinced of it. I'm gonna try to persuade her.
All right. Well, we're kind of cutting in very, very early into your what's going on? You kind of see everybody around eating, such. A little bit of drinking.
A little bit of drinking. Like, this makes me feel all toasty inside.
Leah.
Alright, I'm gonna assume that's nothing but hardcore drinking. Scans, where
yes,
do you go?
yes.
Well, everyone else. I guess Scan just went with the others.
Scans, are you hardcore drinking?
I don't think Scange even knows what it is.
Scans, you want to try your first beer?
Scange is like, this tastes fucking awful. Spits it out, shatters the glass in the ground.
It looks like blood, but it tastes awful.
You ain't got to pay for that glass. Oh, I am going back to the bar. Left, and I'm gonna do. I'm heading back to the bar where Lefton and Benaga are. That's it for me.
Oh yeah, everybody's drinking.
Well, I'm not drinking.
Oh, yeah.
I am not drinking. I am very heavily watching Lefton right now.
Lester, you're about a few drinks in now. What's that looking like? You tell me.
Preston is getting into her sort of like angry drunk kind of phase. Yeah, she's not good. Not good. She's definitely taking it too far.
All right. Is that with people around, or is that with people at the table? Because you're surrounded by your party members right now.
I mean, Leslie wasn't choosing to be surrounded by her party members. She's just in her angry drunk phase. I don't know who's around me or not.
Members are around you, so I mean.
Indeed, I followed you in there and started
Feel free.
drinking with you.
They all just gravitated towards you. They're all in your space, man. They never give you any space.
Okay,
Why?
Leslie
Why
is
are they all
going
up
to
in
like.
that?
Leslie is going to like accidentally, like kind of like as she's going for a drink, like kind of lean too far in one direction, as you do, being a bit drunk, and she's just gonna like whoever is next to her, she's just gonna, don't fucking touch me, like like move her hand away, even though she's the one who touched them.
Give a D3 roll over here. Let's see. 1, 2, Thurnaga, 3, 4, Scange, 5, 6, Think. Looks like that's a 5.
Oh no!
Mr. Sink.
Oh no. The fight begins.
Oh,
So yeah, she does that to you, Sink. What else?
So she comes up to me and says, "Don't touch me."
No.
After she bumps into me.
No,
she
it's
kind of
like-
leans over.
This is presuming you have approached, like, to sit with us, because, like, you've seen us at the bar, you gotta sit next to us, and like, at some point, Leston kind of overbalances, and, like, accidentally bumps into you, and just sort of, like, you know, moves her hand, like, very suddenly, like, don't fucking touch me, even though she's the one who touched you.
Oh man. Thing is going to do nothing. Think is not going to do anything. That is all.
Sink hands her another drink.
Yep. Think hands her another drink. There you go.
Out. It's whatever happens first.
We're gonna find out.
That was the first few round of drinks. Let's give you the one that he got you. Let's roll a con save to see how this is affecting, because this is like your 4th drink right now.
Yeah.
I was looking at your screen, not my screen. Yeah, you're starting to get real dazed up in here. Faces are starting to kind of blend together. People are starting to double up. Balance is way off.
Buy her another drink.
It's Sink walks over immediately with another drink.
Yeah, she's throwing him back. Hang on. Why aren't you rolling? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to roll that many times. It wouldn't. It's at 18 anyway.
Disadvantage?
Oh, disadvantage 6.
Yeah. Let me just see over here. Sink, what kind of poison did you put in there again? You typed to me.
I didn't put a poison in there.
Oh my goodness.
He actually got the poison. No. Oh yeah. No, this one knocks you on your ass. You might not have been passed out, but you definitely fell over into a chair, broke the chair, have landed on the ground, and it is hard to get up. When you move, the floor moves the opposite way.
I go to help her up.
Lesson is
I
gonna.
got it. Don't worry about it. I got her.
Whoever like
No,
is
I
trying
got
to,
her.
or whichever.
I push the Naga out of the way and I help you up.
Lesson is gonna like again. So don't fucking touch me. Swing and miss.
That's very slurred, by the way.
Yeah.
Push Sink, and I'm like, just because I don't remember things doesn't mean I like being pushed.
I ignore her.
Lesson will be at the point where she can't resist, but like she obviously like she went to swing at you and fucking missed.
That's all right, buddy. We'll get you right to bed and you'll be right as rain. One more drink, huh? What do you say?
You just keep.
I put
Not-
a hand on
Oh, man,
Sink
this is
and
gonna
I
get
say,
into, like,
this is not a good idea.
I'm not.
You don't care one iota.
I'm not fucking drunk. I can handle my fucking drinks.
I don't have to have emotions to know when somebody's at their end point.
Ah,
And
this is
somebody-
having fun.
And as somebody who claims to be our friend, you don't seem to be acting very friendly in this situation.
What are you talking about? Please relax. Please chill. I'm helping her up. What are you talking about?
She literally just tried to punch you in the face. You are either an idiot or completely oblivious.
Ah, no. It's fine.
It's actually both.
Yeah. What Dan said, I'm actually both.
Well, if you're an idiot, then that means as leader of Team Green, I must protect my team members, and she is one of them.
You don't even care about your team members. You were going to walk away, remember?
When was I gonna walk away?
Well, we were in the castle. No, not the castle. Yeah.
No.
Hmm.
Don't have what it takes to be a fucking leader. fucking don't know. You don't know anything. Fuck you.
All right, you're right. I'm gonna bring her up to bed. Come on.
I'm assuming
Kind
that
of
you
just
just
glare
drag her
over
by the
at
collar.
Saint. I'm just like,
Wait, what'd you say?
I'm assuming that you drag her by the collar up to bed.
No, I pick her up. I lift her up.
I'm wearing a pretty heavy armor,
Like,
but you can probably
I was
still
gonna
do it.
say like
I'm
a
gonna say that
baby.
you could pick her up. However, you just brought her closer to your face, so I'm gonna give less than 2 free shots on you on the way to
That's fair.
bed.
I think she's done
good old
swinging.
fisticuffs.
I think she's kind of done swinging at this point, but like I don't know. But I'll probably like try and swing, but with massive disadvantage.
Like, I'm just
11.
letting you know,
Yeah, no, sorry, that would be an 11 anyway. There's no change.
the honey badger never stops swinging.
It's true.
They never stop swinging.
Yeah, no, you kind of like, she's like weakly trying to like hit you in the face. You're just like either moving her hand down or just leaning out of the way. You bring her over to the bed. If she started having any more drinks, I was just gonna start doing fucking like con damage to her until she died.
Oh no!
No, it's fine.
Drank yourself to death.
Yeah. So you're over in bed.
Yep.
It's and then we're gonna pick up kind of you tucking in a drunk gnome and everybody else kind of at the bar still. And we'll go from there next week.
Yeah, they're not
Tucking
gonna,
into your
it's
death.
does not feel like this is. But at the same time,
Roll
you don't
for
have to
save
camp.
of being tucked in very tight on your back, tucking on it and dying.
Can I roll an insight on like Sync and his attitude?
I'm gonna leave that
He's
up
like-
to you and Sync to work that out. Whether you want to do an insight, whether you want to believe him, whether you don't. This is totally up to you guys how you want to play it. If you want.
Well, like his motives behind like giving her like more to drink and crap like that. Like I'm like,
You can either
I'm
just tell me
uncertain.
that you think it's weird, or you can.
So also try to remember, Zink has done this exact thing in the past where he also got drunk with Lester.
she
Doesn't remember that.
I'm trying to like reacclimate myself into like this group, so I'm kind of like, oh well. From what I've currently observed, this seems strange, and I'm drunk, so. All right, that's that.
Hey, well, with that being said, I think we're definitely gonna call it here. That fucking. I'm glad I spent the time to write out what I wanted to write out because
Yeah, that was
we were
awesome.
gonna go either.
That was really cool, yeah.
Yeah, we were either gonna go one of two ways with that, and it was either I definitely wanted the reveal of Ion because that was something that since we started getting into backstories, not right away, but since we started getting into backstories, I changed the dragon to be Ion because I kind of liked how that was going. There was a little bit of dynamic. You guys saw some of the flashbacks. Obviously, something's going on. I feel like there was a little bit more of a reveal of what happened with the story. The other way I was going to go was to try to push forward finding the soul a little bit quicker. Basically, that Fey dragon that you guys found was going to land, and it was going to be super dramatic because it was going to be super tiny, but he was going to make that giant shadow and all that noise landing, and he was going to be that, like, I've come in your time of need. I am smelling that, like, the soul gem is over in this dungeon. Let's go there and get it. Like, there was going to be obviously way more dialogue to it, but that was going to be the gist of it.
Biotrono.
And I told that over to Ray, and she's like, no, that's dumb. We have a set path. I'm like, all right. So
Good call, Ray. That was a much
And-
better call.
yeah, and I just like I wanted to do this last week, but I thought of the variable way too late, and I was just like, man, I need time to write it down. I thought about it all week, but I never really put anything to paper, so finally put it to paper, and I'm glad about how it happened. So yeah, and then fucking amazing anime art out of it. That
Oh man,
fucking
oh
dope
man,
as
looks
hell.
so good.
Man, and that was so fucking like just drawn so well and so fucking quick. I love it.
It's like I have to finish this before the fight is over.
That's just exactly how, like, if I wasn't picturing that's how I wanted it to be pictured. That is 100% canon of just the shot. And you guys are kind of seeing that through like the semi-opaque fucking blue shards of ice that are surrounding you. All right. Well, I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna grab a drink and head off. Sync. Do you want to answer your question real quick? Because I was too busy to type back to you.
Yeah.
But precursor.
Sweet. Okay. That's what I want to know.
So you still get, that's not your third flashback.
Yeah.
But it's definitely more information. I can't necessarily exactly what I want to do with the flashbacks just yet because I'm still waiting for some events to happen. But it's kind of like one of those in between times, like when you guys saw Lucius and Ion with the horse in the rain, and Ion was really injured, and you guys all saw that. So.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just want to check.
Oh yeah, no, definitely a fair question. I'm